Hey guys, it's me, Skylar, and welcome back to another speed paint video. Who would have thought, right? Me making another speed paint video. Haha. But this time, I'm actually redrawing something that I made when I was like 13 years old. I'm gonna put a picture of what it is, or what it was now. So like, I drew this when I was 13, and I thought it was like the best thing I've ever drawn. Like, I was so proud of this picture. I actually printed it out and like carried it around with me in my school folder. Yeah, that's how proud I was of it. I was like looking at it now and I was like, this sucks. I was like, what was I thinking? Like, I printed it out. I was oh my gosh, I was just, yeah. But like, I drew that picture with a mouse. Like, I didn't even have a drawing tablet back then, and I drew it on DeviantArt Miro, or however the heck you say it, and I only used one layer. So bad. It's like, yikes. But like, I remember that picture took me like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours to do. And I just thought, like, it was, like, the best. I was like, this is my peak. Like, this is the best thing I'm ever gonna draw. And here I am, you know, how many years later? I was 13 when I drew this, and I'm 21 now drawing you know, the speed paint video. And, oh my gosh, let me tell you, like, I put no effort into this. That sounds so terrible, but like, drawing portraits now is like the easiest thing to me. Like, I can do it in my sleep type of thing, because like, I do my comic, and my little plug. If you don't know, I have a comic called Operation Hero. It's on Webtoons. It updates every other Friday. Check it out if you want. When this video is up, episode 6 will be out, so hey, check it out if you want to. Don't forget to like all the episodes and rate and comment and do that lovely stuff, because it helps boost the comic. Thank you. But like, I've gotten so used to drawing like headshots and like just drawing in general that this portrait took me a little over an hour. I think it was like an hour and 10 minutes to like do this whole entire thing, like draw it and paint it, which I was planning on spending more time on it, like actually refining the line art and like actually like painting it, but I didn't really have enough time to like dedicate to this picture, like all of the detail in the world. So there are some things I'm not completely happy with, but you know, in relevance to like pleasing past me, I think this passes with flying colors. Like, if little 13-year-old me saw what I was doing right now, she would die happy. So, like, whenever I'm feeling down about my art, or like feeling like, you know, like this isn't good enough, I think back to my past me, you know, like thinking like, will I ever be good enough at art? Like, you know, like I just think back and I'm like, yes, like this would have been good enough for me back then, so it's good enough for me now. You know, I hold myself to a very high standard, if you haven't noticed. Like, I'm very picky about everything that I draw, and I even have qualms with what I just, you know, the speed paint. Like, I have things that I would have done different now, but, you know, it's all about learning, like the learning process, and being like, with every single thing that you do with art, you are learning. And like, I kind of look at it as like a good thing. If I start to like see the flaws in an art piece after I drew it, it means that I'm just learning fast, and you know, I'm able to be like, okay, I don't like how I did this, I'm gonna do better next time. And that's all it is. That's the tea, kids. But it does get tiring, you know, after a while, when you're like always seeing the faults in what you do right after you finish it. It's like, can I enjoy anything that I do? So that's when I think to myself, 13-year-old me would have enjoyed this so much. So I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna do better next time and just let it slide. You know how it is. You have to ask yourself too, is this content enjoyable? Because, you're gonna, for me specifically, I post this stuff on Instagram and Twitter, and, I make a comic, and, I get, super critical about, all the stuff that I do, and at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is this content enjoyable? Is it readable? Will someone like this? I'm really happy with how far I've come, these past, how many years has it been? I was 13, 8 years, because I'm 21 now. So yeah, it's been 8 years since I drew that ugly art piece. And I'm happy where I'm at. And in my next videos, I kind of want to cover more comic-y topics. I know I'm currently working on making a video about how to make a comic. So that's going to be my next video, probably going to be out next Friday. I'm planning on uploading every Friday, so we'll see how that goes because I've been pretty busy with my comic. Hi. I really want to be able to update it weekly. So I've been, making episodes in the meantime. I'm currently on episode 8. I've been, writing. I just finished writing 4 episodes because I try to do a bulk, writing for a bulk of episodes and then draw them all. And then after I'm done with that, then I write again, draw again, and, all that wonderful stuff. But yeah, I'm currently working on episode 8 and I just finished storyboarding it. But I've been trying to get, a backlog of episodes that I can update them weekly. But the downside is they're probably not going to be as long as they normally are. Don't get me wrong, there's decent amount of content. There's enough content for it to be an episode. It's just not extraordinarily long. How my first episode is. My first episode has 70 panels, and with my episodes now, I'm currently aiming for them to be around 20 to 25 panels. So, because I know I can do them pretty fast. So, I've been trying to do that. Trying to get my A game on because there's a lot of content to go over in my comic. It's a really long story, so I just want to be able to update it weekly. I am currently planning on going into making a series about how to make a comic on Webtoon, and I'm going to be going into depth about character. For the first episode, I think I'm going to be splitting it off, so we're going to be doing the writing portion, so characters and plot and all that good stuff, and then we're going to be going into character design, or hopefully not character, I'm not going to be oh, here's how you do characters, but just briefly touching on that, and then talking about panel structure and formatting, and then all the good stuff, and drawing and time saver stuff, and how to upload on Webtoon, and then maybe how to promote your Webtoon, but I'm not really sure how to promote things quite yet. So I'm just brainstorming on some different things that we can do. So I can help you guys because somebody requested that I make a tutorial on how I make my Webtoons and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm currently planning on the next video to be about, so look out for that. But I'm really excited about the future of Operation Hero. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited. I just finished, I was saying before, I just finished writing episode 8 and I'm storyboarding it, and it has more of a inner monologue. I don't want to spoil too much, but it has an inner monologue that has to be said, and I'm so happy with how it's coming out so far, and I'm really happy about how I wrote it. It's kind of Anya's inner monologue, I don't want to spoil too much, but because this isn't because this video is coming out on the 18th of September, and episode 8 probably isn't coming out until like the middle of October, so like a month from now. So like, oops. But it's like Anya's inner monologue, and she's very like poetic in the way that she thinks, or I don't want to say thinks, but like reflects on situations, and like, and there's like a reason for that, but like I'm really happy with how the story is panning out so far. I'm really excited to like tell. This video just turned into me rambling about my comic. What's new though, am I right? Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Anyway, if you're reading my comic and enjoying it, let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear that. You know, like, I'm just really excited about my comic. It's just like, I've been wanting to write this since I was 13, so like this is kind of fitting, because I'm redrawing art that I drew when I was 13, and I've been like wanting to make this comic since I was 13. Holy moly. I'm fulfilling all of my 13-year-old dreams. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I've been rambling like way too much. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday with another video.